My purpose here is to help you think right about leadership so that you may be a good and effective leader in any situation you find yourself. Leadership is very important. What every person, every home, every nation needs to move forward is leadership, effective leadership. Indeed, leadership makes great things happen. I am Segun Akande. I'm a pastor and a leadership coach. On this channel, I'll be sharing with you principles for effective and good leadership. I believe by applying these principles, you'll be excellent in your leadership life. John Maxwell said, everything rises and falls on leadership. It is true, and I believe it, because whether things are good or bad, leadership is a way forward. History is full of men and women who did great good for their generation and also for humanity. Such men and women solved age-long problems, defeated terrible enemies, and built great nations. Of their exploit is leadership, effective leadership. They had leadership and effectively deployed it to confront the challenges of their time. God also loves leadership, and He engages leadership for all His works here on earth. Indeed, leadership is God's method of meeting needs, of solving problems, winning battles, and perpetuating His kingdom here on earth. At a time, sin and wickedness were rampant on the surface of the earth, and God was fed up with it. So God sought for leadership that will help Him deal with the problem of sin and wickedness. And He found a man called Noah who deployed his leadership. He built an ark, and when rain fell and flood came, He saved those who were obedient, while the wicked and the unrighteous perished. Also, God sought to build a nation unto Himself, and He needed leadership for this task. So He saw Abraham. Abraham deployed his leadership, and the nation of Israel was born. Also, at a time, God was ready to set the children of Israel free from bondage in Egypt. God needed leadership very seriously, and He saw a man called Moses. Moses deployed his leadership, and the people of Israel were delivered from under the tyranny of Pharaoh in Egypt, and He led them into the wilderness. But when the leadership of Moses failed in the wilderness, God sought for another man who could deploy his leadership to settle the people of Israel in the promised land. He found that in Joshua. Joshua effectively deployed his leadership and settled the people in the promised land. When God needed to save the entire humanity from the power of sin and Satan, He sought for leadership. And He found the man Jesus Christ, who suffered and died on the cross and was buried. On the third day, He arose. By this, He deployed His leadership to rescue every man on the surface of the earth from the power of sin and of Satan. So today, anyone who believes in Jesus as his Lord and Savior is free from Satan and from sin. My friend, think leadership. Leadership makes great things happen. Whatever situation you find yourself now, with leadership, you'll be able to move forward. Because whether things are good or bad, leadership is the way forward. Think leadership. Leadership makes great things happen.